Hello and welcome to TotoTCG. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here with another Pokemon news update. We'll call it that. It's more of a GX review for a new GX. However, we are here and we're talking about the third Tag Team GX coming from Tag Bolt, the Japanese set which brought out the first of the six tag teams into the TCG, which will be in our team up set coming in very, very early February, if not the first day of February. So that's going to be very, very cool. Cannot wait for that, as we're going to have a lot of stuff to open. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be such a cool set. So, with that, we will dive straight in. We'll have a little look at this new GX. We'll go through the moves, and we'll just go from there. Have a little chat about it, see what's going on, see what my thoughts are on it. So, without further ado, let's crack on, and let's have a little look. So, what is the new GX called, or at least which Pokemon are they? Well, as you can see by the background, it would possibly be a Lightning type. It is indeed Pikachu and Zekrom Tag Team GX, the first actually of the tag teams to be revealed. It was revealed at Worlds. We saw everything about this. It was in Japanese, it was in English. We got a massive discussion, big, everything about it. I don't know what that sound effect was, but big stuff about this Pikachu and Zekrom tag team. We've literally just had a Zekrom GX come out as a promo. We still haven't had the full art of the Rainbow Rare. Where they are, we don't know just yet. Who knows, they might come out in Team Up. You never know. Which would be rather interesting, because you'd have Zekrom GX and then Pikachu and Zekrom. But, hey-ho. So, of course, like I said, it is a Lightning type. I mean, when has Pikachu ever been anything else? HP of 240, and, of course, it is a basic Pokemon. And the artwork is pretty cool. You've probably already seen it. I mean, it's been out for now probably about 6 months, I'd say. Probably about 6 months anyway. But yeah, it's interesting, Pikachu and Zekrom, they have been placed together. You've got that legendary with, of course, that obviously Ash's first Pokemon there, Pikachu. Boom. That is right there. Very, very cool indeed. Like the artwork. All that lightning and everything coming off them both is very, very menacing indeed. And I like how Pikachu with that yellow definitely helps to bring a bit more colour to the Zekrom, which would just be fully black, which is just like, it would... Ooh! Ooh! So, the more colour there is ideal. But I have to say, when you look at the full art of just Zekrom GX, with that lightning in the background, it looks very, very cool indeed. So yeah, really, really cool stuff indeed. Very nice first artwork. So, of course, like we have discussed this before, but just to go over it quickly, we've got the normal artwork, we've got a full art, we've got a special full art, and then we have the Rainbow Rare. There we go. Couldn't even think of it. Now, fingers crossed all of those will be making their way to the Team Up set. Fingers are crossed for that, because if we get 4 of them, that'd be pretty cool. There was some speculation as to possibly some of the special artworks making their way to tins. So if we all possibly being like special editions, for example, the Whale Lord and Magikarp tag team, which we got the classic artwork or the normal artwork. So hopefully the other 3 will make their way in. If not, they might probably make their way out in tins, which I guess is pretty cool, because at least then we've got a nice row of 4 different ones to work with, which is pretty cool. So, let's have a little look at the alternative artworks. I mean, first up, and I have to say, this is an artwork and a half. I love this so much. Look at that. That is just so cool. Pikachu and Zekrom, but Pikachu's on Zekrom's arm. He's got his arms crossed. He just looks so awesome. That is such a cool card. If I can pull that thing, I'd be over the moon. Absolutely over the moon. That thing in particular looks incredible. I just love the size comparison of a very small little mouse like Pikachu going with Zekrom, that massive towering beast right there. It is so cool. So awesome. I love it so much. Very, very cool indeed. And if you thought that was good, look at that. That is the special artwork right there. Like I said, hopefully all the special artworks will make their way into the set. If not, hopefully maybe a few of them will. But, oh, it's so cool. He's riding Zekrom now. So not on his arm, he's riding Zekrom. That is so cool. Such a cool artwork there. very. And the person who's made all these artworks, it's incredible. They really are something special. They're something completely different, very much out there, and it's just so differentiating from anything else. It's really, really cool indeed. Lastly, of course, we do also get the Rainbow Rare as well, which would just be an absolute insane card to pull. The Rainbow, the Full Art, they both look so, so cool. I don't know whether Pikachu and Zekrom would be a deck that I would make. I don't know whether people might actually steer away from it, seeing as Buzzwole could do some damage, Lycanroc could do some damage here. It does have resistance to Steel, although there's not really that much Steel stuff in format at the moment. It'd be an interesting one to try up. I think Zeraora would be a very good fit with this, and also the Thunder Mountain Prism Star would be very cool, because obviously that would take one off. You get free retreat as well with Zeraora, because you're bound to have lightning energies on this thing. Obviously bearing in mind that it is a tag team, and it's got 240 HP, and for a basic that's huge. You know, turn 1, 240, good luck. Just good luck. It's so cool. So cool. I love it. Love that artwork so much. It is really, really awesome. So let's take a little look at these moves. We've only got 2 for this one, so we'll go through those now. So the first one is called Full Blitz, which is 150 damage, but it's also for 3 lightning. So 150 damage. Search your deck for up to 3 lightning energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon. Yes, it did just say that. Basically, that thing is doing some major damage. Major damage! Yeah. Major damage. If you've got a choice band on there, that's 180. You're knocking out Lele's. Buzzwole is 190, I think. Or maybe 180. No, he's 190. So it's almost knocking out the Buzzwole. But you're doing 180 damage, which is really cool. Really, really cool. Plus, you could possibly be powering up a bench, because you're actually going through your deck to find the lightning energies. I mean, hello. And the fact that even if you had Thunder Mountain, you only need 2 lightnings to do that, that's incredible. Such a very, very cool card indeed. Might be a playable card. Well, it looks playable, but whether it's a successful card, that's what I want to know. This is the thing, like, all these cards look very interesting and they're very powerful, but it's what people want to do with them. That's how they sort of go then into the the overall TCG. You might see some of these not get played, and I can think of one in particular. You might see ones that aren't getting played, but some of them are going to definitely excel. So I hope that Pikachu and Zekrom will see some play. It's going to be an interesting card. And a lot of fun as well. And then the next one is called Tag Bolt, which is very interesting because that's what... coincidentally, that's what the Japanese set was called, Tag Bolt. But it's Tag Bolt GX. It is, again, for the 3 lightning energies. However, if you do... It does 200 damage. So that's happy days. It will just do 200 damage, which is really nice. However, if you do have at least 3 extra cards, extra lightning energy cards, this attack will do 170 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Let's just have a little think about that, guys, okay? Right? So, you're doing some pretty cool damage there, 200 damage. With a choice band, that's 230. But you're also going to be doing 170 damage. Now, what Pokemon do we know that most, not all, most people use that has 170 hit points? Yes, it is Lele. Bingo. Lele is a GX. Okay, so that's the good thing. You're getting a knockout on Lele there if you have that 3 extra. So if you get that, happy days. That's really cool. You got your 2 prizes there. However, you got that 200 as well, which if you're against something else like a GX up front, you've got a choice band on here, that's 230. Even if you maybe are running a weakness policy just to stop the Buzzwoles, etc. But 200 damage is going to knock out a Buzzwole, for example. So Buzzwole, Lele, both gone, 4 prizes, 1 turn. That is very, very cool. Big turning point. Very, very big turning point. Now, it's just whether you want to possibly have quite a few of these in your deck, maybe just 2 or 3 of these would be enough. I really wouldn't want to push it much further than that. I mean, you can only go to 4, but I wouldn't want to risk, and this is, I've mentioned this in the previous one, but I really just wouldn't want to risk the tag teams with 3 prizes going up, getting knocked out by a Buzzwole because you didn't put a weakness policy on. They get knocked out, that's 3 prize cards. I mean, what's the chances of you bringing that back? Very, very slim indeed. But that one GX is very, very, very interesting. And I think that was the massive, massive, speaking area of this card in particular. That was great. Really, really cool stuff indeed. And I haven't even mentioned the fact that Electro Power could really get this thing going to stupid, expensive attacks. Electro Power, we're talking Zera Aura, Electro Power, we've got Electro Charge, which will help you get that back. There's so many things that could go with this and work so well to power this up very quickly, very efficiently. It could be a very interesting deck. Very, very interesting indeed. It's going to be great. It's going to be really cool. So, finishing it off, of course, as we already have discussed, it is a tag team, so if it does get knocked out, your opponent will be taking 3 prize cards, not 2. It is a weakness to fighting. It has a resistance to metal, and it has a retreat of 3. However, if you do have Zera Aura in play, it retreats for free, as long as it has 1 lightning energy on it, which I love that. I just love how the Zera Aura allows that free retreat. It's really, really cool. So very, very cool stuff indeed there. So what else have we got after this? Not an awful lot. Do I need to say anything more on this? I think I have expressed how much I really do like this card. Again, I think this one's going to go into... I think I might actually put it into the 2-3 slot at the moment. So 2nd, 3rd. It's not in the 1st, but I'd say 2nd, 3rd. I just love it. I think it could be a really, really interesting card. It's just going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun to see what people are going to do with this. Definitely something to look forward to. So let's finish this off with, of course, the Guess the GX, the answer from Monday's video. So I gave you that picture right there, and like we said, it's not Knuckles, so don't worry. But what was that in particular? Well, hopefully you guessed it. It was Blaziken GX. There it is right there. Card that has not seen any play, and I'm really surprised why, but there we go. I would have liked to have seen this thing. The attacks are a little bit weird, the costs and everything. But yeah, a bit weird how this hasn't made its way up into playable areas. Maybe because it's a stage 2 and people don't want to, but hey ho. And it's only got a retreat of 1 as well, it's doing pretty well. It's doing pretty well. But there we go, Blaziken GX. So if you did get that, well done. Okay, so the Guess the GX for this episode. Let's have a little look at this. So we got that picture there, that one right there, and that one right there. Might be a bit of an easier one there for you guys. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think that GX is, as well as your thoughts on this card. Do you think it's going to be playable? What do you think of the attacks? Do you think that GX is impossibly amazing? It could be very, very interesting indeed to see where that goes. But, I mean, apart from that, I think I'm going to leave it here for this video. If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button below, as we will have team-up unboxings coming on the channel. We'll have more stuff to keep you prepared for team-up, going through all the different cards and everything, so stay tuned for that. And rate the video as well, so I know that you're enjoying the series. And apart from that, I'm going to leave it here for this video, and I will see you guys in the next video on the channel.